Do you like guitars? What about big amplifiers? You know, even maybe like all the junk that I'm about to show you in here. You know, like pedals and cables and stuff. What about being in a band? I am now in a band. And yes, this is my left hand. And my right is finally healed and I can use it again. Got the sling off yesterday. Or, you know, it's been a while actually. This will come out Friday, and I've had a lot to do. Specifically, this is Wednesday, and I'm in a band. Like, it's so crazy. I've never been able to like actually play with people other than like at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with like the open mic thing. It's just so awesome, you know. And this video is just all about my gear and my setup and what I use during our band practice today. So yeah, I got home a little while ago. And, you know, I just decided I'd make a video on, like, what guitar I use, what amps I use, how we're set up, and all my gear. There's a lot of stuff in there. Anyway, let's get started. So first up in the spotlight, we have my guitar. Believe it or not, this guitar actually isn't super expensive. It is a Jackson, but it's their, like, JS32 series. It's their King V, and it has these simple, like, zebra humbucker pickups. I don't remember what gauge strings I have on it. I wish I knew, because I would love to tell y'all that. But, it's just like, I mean, it serves me so well, because, you know, some of my other guitars, they have a silly whammy bar. Not having one is kind of, you know, easier, because it allows for, like, less room for error. It stays in tune really well. I used it, and then these pretty high output pickups from what I've seen. You know, I just got a random strap. I actually got it with that Les Paul used. It was just in the case. But yeah, like, this guitar is great for the money. I don't remember. I think it's like $200 or $300. It's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I mean, this works. I got this used. So, like, there was just, like, some dings up on the sharp edges. But that's to be expected, even, you know, after you've been owning it for a little while. It's just so awesome. Next up, this boy. So this, my friends, is my Orange 35 RT. It's a 35 watt, you know, a combo amp. So I don't think, pretty sure it's not actual tube amp power, but it does have like an actual, I think it's preamp or power something. I'm not really sure. I am not well versed in this stuff. It's got, you know, 2 channels, clean and dirty. So the dirty channel, you know, it's obviously more distortion. This is just a spring reverb. It's a 3-band EQ. Very, very useful for whenever you're trying to change different things. Then you got the gain knob. I usually have it set up like right here, but whenever we started playing, I had it around right here, because the high volumes, you know, really, you don't need as much gain. You know, we've got the clean. I don't use this a whole ton, but when I do for songs like Everlong or just some of the cleaner songs, you know, it's great. And then you can also have a foot switch pedal. It's just perfect. It's perfect. It's really portable. I can pick it up. It's not heavy. And it's got, what even is that called? I don't know. You know what I mean. It's got this. This has served me well for a long time. I got it used at one of my local shops, and it was like on sale for a really great price, like $200. So I was like, you know what? Why not? It was used, but it works just fine. That's that guy. Oh no, now it's time for this giant bag of just stuff that I had to take. Where is it? All the way, please. All of my cables, see, they're just flying out. So really, these are just like the headphones that I use. They're not fancy at all. It's just straight up earbuds that I got from like Walmart or Target. I don't even remember where. But, you know, I got just one of these things because I only use one of my pedals at a time. I don't want to transport this giant pedal board, you know, to band practices that last like 3 hours, you know? And then we have this guy. This guy is my super overdrive pedal that my grandpa got me for Christmas this year, I believe. And it is so nice. I've been wanting an overdrive pedal because really it just tightens up my sound, and it just makes everything sound a lot better. I use it as, you know, mainly just to add on to my distortion sound on my orange amp. So, you know, it's very useful. I almost always have it plugged in. Next in the bag, we've got my rat pedal. You can tell because it says rat on it. But, you know, this pedal is quite awesome. This is my first ever real, like, distortion pedal that I kept. My first real one was, like, you know, like a heavy metal distortion, and it just didn't really fit my suits. I don't play chainsaw metal. Right now I'm kind of using it as a boost or just like a distortion on top of the clean tone, like I said, forever long. Perfect because it has this changes between distortion and clean a lot, and it's just a great pedal. So like I have one of these plugged in at all times because usually I would have a 9-volt, but we had an active pickup bass, so I had to put it in there. And then you got all these random chords that I just kind of have scavengered for, and you know, it just makes everything work. Now, before the video is over, I did want to say I am not sponsored by Orange or Jackson or Boss or Proco. I'm not sponsored by any of them. These are just like actually the stuff I use, and it sounded great. We actually mic'd up our amps to make them bigger. We had giant PAs in the room. Yeah, it probably ruined some hearing, but luckily we had those. Yeah, they actually work really well as earplugs. It's surprising, but they're great. Anyway, yeah, I have another band practice tomorrow. We're just playing some cool music. Got all my gear ready for tomorrow, ready to go. But thank you all for watching. You know, please leave a like if you really enjoyed the video. And if you thoroughly enjoyed the video, you know, maybe subscribe. I would love to make more videos like this. I kind of love figuring out that I can zoom in and point at things. You know, I kind of doing like the dank pods or the garbage time thing. You know, I love those channels. Anyway, I've been VCR Guitar, and you have a great rest of your day.